Look at the smoke coming out of that.
That is smoking really badly. I'm sat in a Škoda Fabia VRS Mark 1 generation. Next to me is the second generation Škoda Fabia VRS. Next to that, we've got all the generations of Škoda Octavia. I don't know really how you're supposed to say it. Octavia, that sounds like a kind of shampoo or something. Anyway, Octavia VRSs, all generations of those. Then we've got the latest VRSs from Škoda. We've got the Kodiaq VRS and Enyaq VRS, and we're going to have a Škoda VRS range drag race generations thingy, because we can. All these cars have actually been lent to me by Škoda UK, so thanks for that. Now I've got to run through all these different cars, but before I do that, I'm going to speak to a man who's probably never sat in a Škoda before in his life, unless he's been in an Uber. Yanni, how are you?
Hi Matt, I'm good. I'm in a nice coloured car, Škoda Life.
Yeah, have you ever been in a Škoda before?
I don't know. I'm from the generation where they used to take the piss out of the Škoda name, the brand, but I think they've come a long way since then.
No one even talks about that anymore because, like, yeah, they've come so far. The car that I'm in was at the stage where people were like, oh, I'm still not sure. And then anyone who owned one had to justify that actually underneath the skin it was a Volkswagen Polo, blah, 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 blah. But now Škoda just stands in its own right. And in many ways, the products are sometimes better than the Volkswagens, in which they share their bits and pieces. But that's just motoring journalism boredom. So I'm going to move on from that. And you're sitting on the wrong side of the car.
I'm in a left-hand drive car, and also it looks like there's a bullet hole in the dashboard.
Anyway, the colour though, colour suits you, even though you've never been in a Škoda before.
And it sort of is a bit like the car you turned up in today, which is
Kind of green, but a bit more reflective.
Chrome turquoise, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous, but I'm not going to tell him that. Yeah, I really like that. It looks really cool. I like the way it's understated and a bit under the radar and stuff. I'm going to run through the stats, and I'm going to really impress you by telling you flawlessly about all the information you need to know about each of these generations of Škoda VRSs. Okay, so here goes.
Hold on, before you do that, there's about 15 cars here, Matt. There's no way on earth you can remember all these cars.
Yeah, I will. Let's do this. So, this Škoda Fabia VRS. It's a Mark 1 from 2005, and it has a 1.9 litre four-cylinder turbo diesel engine with 130 horsepower and 310 newton meters of torque. Drives the front wheels only via a 6-speed manual gearbox. The car weighs in at 1,315 kilos. The car that Yanni is in is the Mark II Škoda Fabia VRS from 2013. It has a 1.4 litre supercharged and turbocharged four-cylinder petrol engine with 180 horsepower and 250 newton meters of torque. It drives the front wheels via a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox, and it weighs in at 1,218 kilos. Next to that is the Mark 1 Škoda Octavia, whatever, VRS from 2004. It has a 1.8 litre turbocharged four-cylinder petrol engine with 180 horsepower and 235 newton meters of torque, driving the front wheels via a 5-speed manual gearbox. It weighs in at 1,325 kilos. Next to that is the Mark II generation Škoda Octavia VRS from 2011, and it has a 2 litre turbocharged diesel engine with 170 horsepower and 350 newton meters of torque, driving the front wheels via a 6-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox, and it weighs in at 1,480 kilos. Next to that is the Mark III generation of Škoda Octavia VRS from 2019. It has a 2 litre turbocharged four-cylinder petrol engine with 245 horsepower and 350 newton meters of torque, driving the front wheels via a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox, and it weighs in at 1,403 kilograms. And then we come to the Mark IV generation of Škoda Octavia VRS. It has a 2 litre turbocharged petrol engine with, once again, 245 horsepower, but a bit more torque than the Mark III at 370 newton meters. It drives the front wheels via a 6-speed manual gearbox, and it weighs in at 1,420 kilos. Now we come to the big Škoda Kodiaq VRS. So that one has a 2 litre turbocharged petrol engine with 245 horsepower and 370 newton meters of torque. It has a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox, and it weighs in at 1,719 kilos. And on the end there we have the all-new Škoda Enyaq VRS. So it has dual electric motors, which means it's all-wheel drive, and it puts out 299 horsepower and 460 newton meters of torque. Because of all the batteries, it's quite heavy, 2,178 kilograms. And I think you'll find I managed to do all those stats without breaking a sweat or getting anything wrong, because I'm such a professional. There you go, Yanni. I did it, no problem at all. You're a doubter.
Yeah, you know I'm sitting in a left-hand drive car, and you're sitting in a right-hand drive car, which means we're literally next to each other, and I could see a piece of paper that you're reading off.
so doubter, not doubter. You faked it.
Didn't, not at all. Come on, here we go. Come on, Diesel. Wow, wow.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, beat the Mark II off the line. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's coming back now because he's got horsepowers.
Wow, they're fast.
Oh, bomb.
Look at the smoke coming out of that.
That is smoking really badly. I didn't lose. I was rapid off the start. Yanni, where did you come?
I came fourth, but one of the cars looked smoking. Yeah, the two orange ones were fast.
The orange car, the Mark 1 Octavia vRS, was very smoky. Where did it come?
The orange one, is that me, Matt? I'm in the Mark 1, but I'm definitely red. I think I was behind Yanni, I think I was 5th.
And then next in the lineup, tell me where you were, because I'm getting confused.
I think I was just behind the Mark 1 and the Mark 2.
Okay, Mark 3 then, where were you?
I was a little way off, it bogged down at the start.
So you don't know your position? Mind you, I don't know mine either. Who won?
I won in, I don't even know what Mark this is. It's Mark 4, the orange one, the one that actually is orange.
Does anyone want to do that race again?
Yes, please.
And which car are you in again?
Mark 3 Octavia.
Okay, yeah, it's all confusing. Let's go again.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, good start again.
Ooh, wow, the grey one, look at that.
No! Whoa! Come on, don't come last! I came last. I don't think I'm going to do better than that, and I can't be bothered to go through all of you to find out what position you came in. Whoever came first, please tell me your car now.
Mark 3 Octavia.
From last to first.
It's basically what happens when you get it off the line properly.
Well done to you, sir. So then what exactly happened? Well, the third generation Octavia won, completing the standing quarter mile in 15 seconds, while the Enyaq came second with a time of 15.1 seconds. The latest generation Octavia took third place with a time of 15.3 seconds, and the Kodiaq was fourth, crossing the line at 15.7 seconds. The second generation Fabia came fifth, taking 16.1 seconds, while the second generation Octavia finished sixth with a time of 16.7 seconds. The oldest Octavia was seventh, just ahead of the first generation Fabia, but both crossed the line, completing the standing quarter mile in 16.9 seconds.